I'm Nicola Trout and I am the Programme Manager for the Assizes for Devizes project, and today I wanted to give you a quick update on where we are with our project to restore and revitalise the derelict Devizes Assize Court building and to transform it into a community hub and a brand new home for the museum and our wonderful collections here. So back in June last year, we were given a grant from the National Lottery Heritage Fund for what's called the development phase of the project. And this is about a 2-year period where we get to do lots of planning on what we want the building to look like and what activities and events we want to run at the new museum. So what have we been doing since we got the grant? So we now have a project team in place, which is exciting because we can do things. So we have 3 members of staff working on the project full time. And alongside that, we've been adding to our professional team. So we already have our architects on board called Purcell, and they've been working on some amazing plans for the new building that we can't wait to share with you very soon. And more recently, we've just appointed a company called Image Makers to do the gallery design for the building. And they're going to be working very closely with staff, and we're going to be going out into the community to talk to people about what stories, what themes, what objects you really want us to display in the new museum. So this is a really fun part of the project, and I can't wait to get that bit started. So all of this then culminates into what we call a delivery phase bid to the National Lottery Heritage Fund, which we're due in 2025. And alongside that, we're going to be doing lots of match funding as well to make sure we have everything in place to run the project. And if we're successful with that application and all being well, then we would start building in 2026, 2027, with the hope that the new museum would open in 2030. So it sounds a long time away, but there are lots of steps that we need to go through to get to where we want to be. But it's a really exciting part of the project where it's all starting to take shape, and we really can't wait to bring you along with this journey. So watch this space.
I'm Helen, and I'm the Project Support Officer for the Assizes for Devizes project. During this phase of the project, we are working with our fundraising consultant to help secure the 80% match funding required by the National Lottery Heritage Fund to continue to the next stage. Next month, students from Bath Spa University will be coming here to do their placements. They'll be creating a travelling ideas exhibition based on the plans for the new museum space, and will be going to various areas of Devizes in the rural community to ask your opinions on what you want from the new museum space. We are also currently working with our volunteers for what they want in the new museum space and how we can help to improve our current volunteer programme. Discussions with our volunteers has been very insightful, and we look forward to working with them in future focus groups and seeing what they have to say.
Hello, my name's Claire and I'm the Project Engagement Officer on the Assizes for Devizes project here at Wiltshire Museum. Now, I joined the team in November 2023, and since then I have been out and about in the community making sure that everything that we're planning for our future new museum space, as well as a community hub that's going to be part of that, is needed, wanted and accessible to all parts of our community. We're also doing a huge amount of work to make sure that the stories that we tell in the future museum are the stories that you want told. Now, I've been working with a number of different really exciting community groups who are doing wonderful things out and about in Devizes and the wider Wiltshire area, such as Wiltshire Sight, Alzheimer's Support, Parkinson's Cafe, Devizes and District Food Bank, Fairfield Farm College and Devizes Public Living Room, who are all helping us to plan a really exciting scheme of events and activities as part of this project. Now, a couple of exciting things we've got coming up in the next few months. We are launching our community advisory groups, which will help to really pick apart and discuss and debate our plans to really make sure they fit with our community's needs. So they include our community advisory group, which is open to everybody, our youth advisory group, which is open to 14 to 21-year-olds, and we'll also be looking at an inclusive reference group that focuses more on accessibility, and a teachers group going forward as well. So we'd love to hear from any community groups that would like to be involved in any way, whether they'd like to be part of a pilot project or perhaps have a representative sit on our community panels. Get in touch with me on claire.slack@wiltshiremuseum.org.uk or have a look on our website for more ways to get involved.